Hello, hello. Welcome back to Space Engineers with Orvishana. So today I'm going to, well, my plan is anyways to work on kind of a production building. I think I'll have it at this height, so it's a little lower than the power building. I guess the power building will be kind of its own, like, it'll be taller than everything, just so the windmills are up higher and make it more of a prominent feature, I suppose. So yeah, let's get started. Get this thing ground out. Probably should weld that up. Let's see, do I have any of these? I do. Alright. Let's get a little bit of a line of pipes coming out. It's gonna be a little bit far away. How wide is this? So you got the leg, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I wanted to go with the same dimension, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would be 11. 15 if you count the catwalks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That would be only separated by 2. Let's go out a few more. Of course I'm out. Give me materials. That's way more stuff than I needed for right now, because I'm just gonna place this and then weld it up with the welding ship. I don't have a fancy name for it right now, so I just named it Weldy Bits. And this one, since that one's the mini sky mole, I went with large sky mole for that. I'll make a medium one to go with the tractor trailer thing that I was speaking of in one of my previous episodes. Alright. So, gotta have one in the center to actually pipe things up. Yeah, I think that'll do. Alright, let's get some armor blocks placed. Get that all situated. I was stuck there for a second. Alright. And so the saying of alright begins. So here's that first leg thingy. Not quite finished, but oh no, I'm almost out of hydrogen. Noticed it just in time. Although I guess it wouldn't have been an issue really, because I have the stairs that go up. Let me grab just what I actually need. That should be more than enough for just about everything. Let's finish this thing. Try to hurry this up. So I put these like post pillar leg things, whatever you want to call them, under these. I didn't finish painting them because I made them yellow at first and then was like, let's make them gray like the bottom of this thing is now. And I changed the color of the piping to gray. And I need to repaint these, but I'll do that now because that'll take me all of 5 seconds. Or more, I suppose. Alright, that's done. I'm using the wrong shade of gray. I'll fix that later. So that needs to come up too. Okay, so I'm making a mistake. I was saying I was going to build it at that level. If I want to have these, like, support things, it's going to be at the height of this. Although I can make it just a shorter building also. Because I'm thinking about having the refineries laid out like this. And the assemblers are only 2 blocks tall, like a refinery down on its side. Alright, I'm gonna drop the height of this thing. Alright, figured I will show off my weldy bits. That sounds naughty for some reason. But yeah, works quite a bit better than hand welding, as one could guess. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. In between episodes, I actually crashed it a little bit, but it's not too difficult to rebuild. Everything's fairly accessible. Except for the 2 front cargo containers, but without completely wrecking the aesthetic of it, there's nothing you can really do about it. It probably could use a little bit more upward thrust, but not bad. Alright, so got this just about welded up. And I put conveyors on the sides. I probably should have put one on the back too, but put them on the sides because I plan on having like a little walkway in the middle. And we'll see how that looks. Of course, I don't have the necessary pieces to do that. Let me actually lower myself so I don't break this thing again. Just gonna plop her down right here and shut off the power. So, very important thing, which I guess I could showcase actually. Yeah, I think I'll do that. So when that ring is red, it's dangerous. You start dying. Just gotta watch out for that sort of thing. What were we doing? We were doing this thing. Alright, so they go out like this, then like that. They swap over to the little one again, and the big one again. Yeah, and they come out 4. Alright, so it's gonna go like that. Will that even work on this side? Let's find out, shall we? Yep, that works. Cool. Yep. Okay, so I'm not going to have actually I don't know, we'll figure that out later. That probably just sounds like a bunch of random ramblings, since I didn't actually say what I was thinking about. But I was thinking about if I was gonna do ventilation through the floor like I originally had over there, or if I was gonna run a pipe up and do it like in the middle of the room. But let's get our internal block, if I can find it. It appears to be no longer on my action bars anywhere. Yeah, it's not on there. Alrighty, so let's start doing this thing. Actually, you know what would be even smarter? If where are you? Should at least do like a test. Do one of these on the sides, see how far I need to be. Jeez, I'm very sniffly today. Alright, so we have that, and then we need our conveyor tube. We're gonna come out far enough that it can hook upwards and go up, so it would pipe up through the floor like that. That's quite large, actually. I might do something else. Let's see. How does this look instead? It'll be a less wide building. And we need our straight pipe, bendy bit, straight pipe, and straight pipe. I think I'm gonna go with the little one. I think. Because it would be conveyor, then it'll be refinery. Like that. And it would have the same over on this side, and you'll have a walkway in between them and all that good stuff. Yeah, I think that'll be the gist of it. I'm gonna get some blocks laid down, and I will see you guys in a few minutes. Alright, so far I've got, it'll be 8 refineries, 4 on each side. I've got them alternated after the second one, going, you know, you got 1, 2, and then they're flipped over, and it goes 3, 4. So it'll be a symmetry thing, because I remembered that, as I can show you, refineries don't have access ports on the top, only on the bottom. I mean, they have one on the top, but, you know, that's, you get what I mean. I need the ports on the sides if I was gonna have the leg things be symmetrical. So I've flipped them. So in between I've got 2 of these conveyor junctions. So that way, since the I believe the port is on the top on this one. I can find that out actually. Derp, come on now. Probably not the most important thing, but so it's on the top for the first two, and then it's on the bottom for the second two. As you can see, even then I do that, flip it, and now it's on the bottom. So for cargo to be able to freely go in between them all, I put conveyors. So yeah, that's what I've got going so far. Oh crap. Ow. Derp, derp, derp. We need that. And there's no ice in here. But I can pipe myself up. I know I still have those stairs. I don't know why I'm like, oh no, when it's really not a huge deal. Whatevskis. Let's get you docked back up and see, will it fill my inventory? No, it won't. Alright. So I know I built this welding ship, but I just realized how this is structured, and I kind of want to show off a neat little trick I picked up from watching YouTube. There's all sorts of tutorials and things you can learn, you know, how can you do things better and stuff like that. So let me get it set up and I'll show you what it is. Alright, I got that set up. So I put welders because all the piping, god dang it. As I was saying, since all the piping is welding up, or welded up rather, you saw nothing. Alright, so I hook up the first welder to the junction under the refinery, and it'll weld up this one, which then will connect it to these junctions, and so on and so forth, and they'll just weld it up as they go. So let's go ahead and see if that'll actually work. And I learned this nifty little trick from watching EpikTek. I saw it on their series that they do with EpikTek and Cosmic Chimp and Commander Kitten. And it'll just keep going and going and going. I'll put a link to their channels in the description of this episode, of course. I could probably just turn these so that they're facing up, and it'll save me some welding for the little power-up module things. I think I'll do speed modules, because I don't think power is going to be a problem, and I don't really need yield for anything on Earth, because I'll probably, whenever it is that I actually leave the planet, I'll probably only do like one jump drive, maybe. And while yeah, that's a lot of gold needed for that, it's not that much really in the grand scheme of things. So I think I'll just do speed. Alright. I think with the refineries welded up. Alright. Gonna finish laying down the other leg, lay down some of the floor, and yeah. See you guys in a couple minutes. so got everything laid out. I think for how I have this little walk around, almost out of hydrogen again. Although, I guess I shouldn't complain, because apparently I'm getting good at spotting that I'm about to fall and take damage. But, what was I saying? Catwalk. Right. So, we have this catwalk around this building, and I wish to replicate that around this building. But, what I think I'm gonna do, so you can kind of see these little pipey bits, like that. You know what? I'm gonna do the sun dance. Right there. Just so you guys can see a little better. It has those pipes. I want to be able to see those. So it's either have a walkway around it, or have glass up against it, or just have them exposed, and then they can take damage, and I don't really want to do that. Even though I probably won't have anything, at least not on Earth. I think the Earth-like plan is going to be like my easy mode, for now anyways. If people ask me to put NPCs, I'll do so, but for right now, easy mode. But anyways, so it's either leave them exposed, or put a window, or a walkway to go around it, but then that puts the building out farther, because you have one more block for the walkway. So derp, there you go. One more for the walkway, then you got the wall, and then you got your 2 catwalk blocks. So really you're extending the building 4 blocks instead of just the 2, and then you can have the glass. So I think I'm going to go with glass, but I'm not sure if I can actually put those on there right now. I don't know if there's a 2x2. There's a 3x3 and 2x3. So we got a 2x1. I need a girder. Alright, 100 girders. I will not need all of those. What am I doing? I'm doing windows. So it'll be something like that. Although, yeah, I'll have it so there's the dark part facing out. Alright, so it'll be, yeah. Let me actually get those. I should be able to, yeah, I can withdraw things from there. So it'll look like that, and then they'll have a catwalk sticking out that you can walk along. It should be pretty nifty looking. Yeah. Now, one thing I need to do is storage and assemblers. I'm not sure if I should put those in their own building, or I could maybe do something in here. So one thought that I could do is run some piping going up a little bit and have like cargo suspended from the ceiling. That always looks kind of cool. And I could always run the assemblers down the middle between cargo boxes or something like that. And yeah. So I'll probably have like 2 or 3 cargo containers and some assemblers. Yeah, I think I might do that. Yeah, I think I just convinced myself. Because that was so difficult. Oh, God. So we need... I want to come up one. And then we will do... Yeah, let's do a junction. Because I'll do something on the roof as well. Let's go up 2 junctions. So much for keeping this a shorter building. But, oh well. So we need pipes. We need more pipes. Yet another one, and 2 and 3. Let's go back to our junctions. 2 per. Alright. I'm flying all sorts of inaccurately. So, let's finish piping this. How wide is this? So it's 5 in between the refineries. So we need... because the large cargo is 3 by 3 by 3. Which means... let me make sure that that's actually the right way. I always forget. Come on, cooperate. Yep, okay. It's just checking if that number pad was actually readable. So I think 3 of these will be big enough. Should be more than big enough. Right. I need to continue with tube stuff. And a cargo and a 3rd cargo. And we need assemblers. We need you to do the thing with the stuff. Yeah, I think I'll do it that way. So I can fit 3 in between each of the pairs. So that'll give me 6. Yeah. Should we have more? I got all this space. You know, so that's another 3 blocks. Yeah, I think I will do that. Actually. I think too much sometimes. Blarg, I just noticed something. This could be a pipe. Alright, let's get that changed over. And of course I have to do it one side at a time because it'll fall and break something. Of course. If I do both sides. So now we do side number 2. And put more tubey bits. And this one needs to be a junction. Actually, this can be a tube as well, because I'll put a junction in the roof. So yet again, so much for that being the tallest building. Although I guess if you count the wind tower, you know, there's not going to be any buildings that top that, at least for now. Alright, let's get this fixed again. There we go, all fixed. That was uber difficult. Alright, so we need a junction at the top of those. These will be inside the roof, and then I'll put like turrets. Yeah, I think I'll put turrets up on there, just for show. And that'll do it. Now I just need to get everything welded up and show off the finished product. Oh, missed a block. Just making a quick fly around and make sure everything is actually good. Which I'm noticing that this is missing. I'll probably put the door on top of these, but for this episode I think it's just gonna be getting the base laid out, getting, you know, refineries built, assemblers, cargo, all that built. And then I can strip it all off of here. And then all they'll have left up on top of here is my respawn kit and my O2 generator. And I will put those somewhere else. I could put the O2s here, but I don't think I want to do that. Yeah. No. Alright. I'm gonna get to welding, and I'll see you guys in a second. Ran out of silicon to make windows and such, and motors, so had to go on a little bit of a mining run. Alright. I didn't quite get everything done, of course, but I think that it's time to call this episode. It might be a little bit short, but it is what it is, I guess. I feel like I've been playing this game for like 3 hours, working, going to mine, and all that stuff, so it's time for a break. I will definitely finish this building for the next episode, and thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will definitely finish this building next time. But until then, this has been Orvishana, and I am signing off.